What is the process to make nutritional yeast flakes? Have you ever wondered how those delicious nutritional yeast flakes are made? Let's break down the process step by step. Nutritional yeast flakes come from a specific strain of yeast called Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is a single-celled fungus. The journey begins with growing this yeast in a nutrient-rich medium. This medium often includes sugar sources like molasses, which comes from sugar cane or sugar beet. The yeast thrives on this glucose, multiplying rapidly to produce a rich biomass. Once the yeast has grown enough, it is time to deactivate it. This is done by applying heat, typically around 55 to 60 degrees Celsius. This heat treatment kills the yeast cells, making them inactive. It is important to deactivate the yeast because we want to consume it for its nutrients, not for fermentation or leavening purposes. After the yeast is deactivated, it is harvested and washed thoroughly. This step ensures that any leftover growth medium or impurities are removed. The next phase is drying, which is often done using a gentle drum drying method. In this process, the yeast is spread out in a thin layer on a heated drum at about 130 degrees Celsius. The heat causes the moisture to evaporate quickly, and the yeast solidifies into those familiar flakes. The drying process also cracks open the cell walls of the yeast, making the nutrients inside easier for our bodies to digest and absorb. The final product is a nutrient-rich flake that is high in protein, fiber, B-complex vitamins, and often fortified with vitamin B12. This makes nutritional yeast flakes a fantastic addition to vegan diets. These flakes have a unique nutty or cheesy flavor, which is why they are so popular in vegan cooking. You can sprinkle them on popcorn, mix them into sauces, or use them to add flavor and nutrition to various plant-based dishes. So, the process of making nutritional yeast flakes involves growing the yeast in a sugar-rich medium, deactivating it with heat, washing it, and then drying it into those tasty flakes we love. Enjoy incorporating these nutritious flakes into your meals.